Yes, I think so.
Okay, so last time we left off, you guys were giving a you were in the middle of town doing a skill challenge, giving a speech against you were giving a speech against Grigori, the Pitaxian special agent sent to discredit your whole country. And in the middle of that speech, this werewolf had the audacity to commit a murder right in the middle of your capital. He took an invisibility potion and he ran off into the woods. You guys went over to chase him. You don't have a solid trail, but you know what direction he ran to.
Yeah, we need to just get out and try to pick up his trail.
Yeah, and so like I was telling everybody before, this is because we're in a sandbox mode in this, from now on out, in this campaign, it's more player driven. So you guys will want to decide what you want to do, and then I react by delivering the content that you decide to engage. Yeah. So you may be like just walking randomly, going on an adventure, and then you go across a place with more content, and then I'll deliver the content. But if you don't engage it and proactively go look for stuff, there's nothing's going to happen.
Yeah. I say we get out of town. Because I don't think we have many leads in town, do we? Really, that wolf, the Wolfy Ranger.
So you guys, didn't immediately pick up the trail once you went outside. Yeah. So the next day, you guys are in court, and Jubilost comes to you because you had given him the task to analyze these soil samples on the boots.
Yes.
And Jubilos comes over and he's got this big smirk on his chin because he's very proud of himself, meaning that he must have figured something out. He's done a real good job. And he says, "My lords and ladies, I present to you my analysis." And he puts down a huge scroll and starts unfurling the scroll, and he starts talking about the composition of the soil. He sits there and takes up like 10 minutes of your time just rambling about technicalities and science about what he had found in there, until finally he says to the complete, therefore I conclude that this specific soil, dating to the chemical composition and the death rate of the funguses, must have come from this specific point within the Hooked-Tongue Slough. And he takes out a map and he puts a pin right in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up you guys' personal map, not the play map. And you can see he puts an X right there.
Whoa, that's a ways away.
And and he's sitting there smiling, smiling at himself, kind of applauding himself. Very happy for that he was able to figure that out.
Wow, that's quite a journey, but let's go.
Okay, let's see. Well, it could be, let's see. We move by 2 squares, right, John?
When you guys are inside the borders of your own country, your own state, you always move by 2 squares and you don't encounter random attacks or anything because you have guards patrolling. The minute you move out of your own state, then we go back to the prior, remember the rules of exploration that we went through, where you move depending on the type of terrain, you move either, because you guys have a wagon, so you either move 2 squares on normal terrain or 1 square on difficult terrain. You roll random encounters every day you move. You have an action to either take a movement or to reconnoiter.
Yeah.
Look at the square.
Yeah.
Yep. And then at night you have to deal with camping and possible random encounters during camping. So I do want to point out that the place that Jubilos marks off is deep inside the Gnarl Marshes, and the Gnarl Marshes is the place you guys went to explore, where you almost got creamed by those trollhounds. So it's clearly going to be in a dangerous place for you. But you guys are also stronger than when you were fighting those trollhounds.
Yeah, it was a piece of cake. Yeah.
So that being said, we should make sure we're all geared up. So have all the gear we need. So do you guys have like everything? I know we got a lot of gold, but I don't know if any of you guys have bought it anything.
Some, but I might want more potions. Let's see.
Yeah, for simplicity, when you're buying stuff, just look up the Archive of Nethys for the item that you want, and you can just look in items, put that thing in your inventory. If the item doesn't exist in items, you can just make it, and then just
I
subtract
think the only thing I'm gonna
I can
buy.
make an item. All right. This does a +5 to hit on everything. No.
I also like using Path Builder to look up items. It's a little easier to search.
Yeah,
things up.
either or, because there's always resources out there to show you the entire rule set of Pathfinder, so that makes it pretty easy, as opposed to me going over every single item you want to buy and etc. You guys can do it yourself.
I'd buy 2 more.
What level are we?
You're level 4,
4.
so anything that is level 4 is available to you. When you guys are level 4, because we don't play kingdom rules, your kingdom is also level 4. Your settlement is level 4, meaning that anything that is level 4 is available in your settlement, including if you need certain spells to be cast, they're also available. Or you need scrolls to learn spells, they're also available.
Okay, well, went to our local apothecary, or whatever store sells potions, and I bought 2 lesser healing potions.
Yeah, at this point, you guys have just a fortified small town. You have probably a general store that would be selling magical items and potions and whatnot.
All right, well, that's where I bought them then.
Okay, how do I look this up on Archives of Nethys? Because I'm on there, but I type in something and it's just having a little bit of a difficult. Is it equipment?
Well, what are you looking for?
I guess something that can boost up my charisma by like a 1 or something. Maybe a scroll or something.
There's actually in the Pathfinder 2 rule set, they don't really make items that just straight up give you a +1 to charisma, or they don't make anything like that. Just because of how tight the rule set is, they don't give anything that just gives you a flat out like stat bonus.
Well, I did see some stuff that gave it for like, what was it? Our Dampier buddy was talking about this.
Yeah, there's items that give you circumstantial bonuses and things like that. But but they would not make an item that just flat out give you +1 to charisma or anything.
No, I know that, but it was like it was like a +1 in diplomacy or
I'm sure they have stuff like that.
I was looking at like mutagens. So like I think it was like theatrical mutagen, or like, I mean, if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see the picture. But those are come with like side effects. If you want like a full-on item, that's gonna be something a little bit different. Honestly, if you have Path Builder, I'd use that and just look at the item list, and they have like all the items listed by like character level.
Let's get up some.
Yeah, if you search for something, you have to be a little bit more specific. Like you're like, I'm looking for different types of swords, I'm looking for different types of wands, etc. It's hard to search for something where like I'm looking. I don't. Well, maybe you can. I just don't know how to. If you're like looking for specific boost, like I'm looking for something with a diplomacy boost. I'm sure you can. I just don't know how to do that.
Are you looking for something specific?
How do I check how much gold that I have or we have total?
Go to your inventory.
Yeah, how much gold do you have total is a hard question to answer. If you look into the party sheet, you have 200 gold pieces, but everybody has their own gold.
Oh, I definitely have my own fair share of gold.
You should have a fair amount.
The cost of. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Remember, we still have to pay off what's her face.
The witchy woman, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna be in about 10 months or so.
Yeah. Yeah, I just looked at.
So I do have the date here. This is Desnus, which is equivalent to May 22nd, and your bill is due on March 15th of next year.
I thought it was 1 year or 5 years.
1 year.
1 year. Beware the Ides of March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where do you find these items in Path Builder?
Just go to Path Builder and open up like any character sheet. It doesn't have to be yours.
Yep,
just go to like
there.
weapons, defense, or gear, depending on what type of equipment you want. And you just click add gear and it gives you a list. And if you click on like the top right corner, you can do like by item level. And also like magic items, consumables, gear, things like that. Hey John, it was how much for the Swamp Witch was 5,000 gold, or was it 10,000?
It was 10,000, but you negotiated down to 5,000.
Yeah.
Sweet. And what was her name again?
Mosquito Witch. She didn't. You don't know her actual name. You don't even know if she's a person or some sort of divine entity or who knows. But she's very powerful.
And by the way, where do we find her hut again?
We know where her hut is. I think it's on the map, if I remember correctly.
No, that disappeared, and what would happen is that she's going to appear for us in front of us.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
right.
she has superpowers, so you can't physically find her hut unless she wants it to be found. The reason you found it previously is you had 2 little fairy creatures help you find her. I mean, I can tell you where those fairy creatures are hanging out, but you can't, you don't really know where her hut is directly. She kind of took you into this dream-like state. You suspected maybe planar travel or something like that, where you actually got into her hut, and then immediately disappeared afterwards. So you're not even sure if it was some sort of tactile illusion.
Okay. Well, what the...
Yeah, and you guys do have I do keep your quest log up to date. Here you go.
Do we have you said that we all have individual money, right? But for the Mosquito Witch, do we have something apart for that?
That's you guys decide how you want to manage your money. What I usually do is I ask you, do you want me to distribute all the money you have in in the party sheet, and when you want that, I just press the button and it evenly distributes all that money.
I will say this. I remember that not everybody was on board with paying the witch.
I didn't mean to post that.
That's cool. Well, we'll have to see when the year comes, but
yeah,
I don't like the idea of paying, but because she seemed, well, she hated me. Why would Nag want to pay her? She absolutely hated me.
No, she didn't like you because of your profession. She actually, her body kind of shape and stuff actually makes her look kind of halfling sized when you met her.
I know. She
But
was trying to come on.
yeah,
Me, I didn't.
she was very prejudiced against your chosen profession or an unchosen profession.
Or maybe she sensed my patron and
Yeah,
didn't
she
like
didn't.
it.
She didn't like that.
By the way, we don't have a. If we do plan on paying the Switch, we do not have a set amount of gold set aside for her. So we'd have to eventually do that if that's the plan. Or if we want to fight her. The only problem is that we really have nothing about her. So I don't know if we'll be able to fight her in 10 months' time.
Yeah, as far as you know, she is she was previously known as a legend, with like fairy tales to scare children. It was not even clear that she was real until she manifested. So that's about as far as you know, but you do know that when you did encounter her, she was extremely powerful. You did not have any means of even harming her or fighting her at the time. So if you want to challenge her, you probably have to know, probably have to figure out more about her, because seeing by the amount of power she wielded against you is, she seems very powerful.
I mean, she revived Gunther, so.
She also kind of teleported her HUD away, or illusioned it.
Yeah.
But
personally,
so we really don't know either if Gunther's life is tied to her or not.
Oh no! The trade is that if we don't pay her, she takes Valerie's life.
Yeah, so she offered you a deal, and she's playing like a little bit of a game. She says that okay, she will bring Gunther back, but she wants a tribute instead. It has to be a voluntary, like there's some sort of rules to it, as far as you know. And she said it has to be a voluntary tribute. And Valerie, just because she's Valerie and she's a nice person, she offered herself as the tribute.
Yeah.
And then there might be a question of why a being so powerful would want gold.
The other decision,
right? Maybe we can find something else to trade for. Maybe.
Something that we have to decide before we venture out too is which of our allies are going to come with us.
Oh yes, that's right. So every time you head out on an adventure, leaving your home base, you may choose any one of your allies to come with you. But the caveat is, if whichever ally you choose, you play. So if you want Jubilos, somebody's got to play him.
Has anybody set up Jubilox? Because I don't think anybody set up his character sheet.
Well, I don't think John gave us yet his character to use.
I did. I believe I have. Let me see. Let me check.
We only use their character sheets in combat anyways. John uses their character sheet in anything but combat.
Well, I use their character sheet in terms of what they say for role-playing purposes, but if you're doing skill checks or something, that would be you too. Yeah, I did post Jubilos' character sheet. Jubilos, because you guys encountered him at level 4, he starts at level 4, so you don't have to level him up or anything like that. But he might be a little bit challenging because he's a class you guys are not familiar with yet. He has 2 classes actually. He has a class and an archetype, both of which you're not familiar with yet.
Did anybody want Jubilox? Because he's an investigator, right?
He is an investigator, so obviously being an investigator, he has some really good skills to help you.
Can he survive in the forest? I mean, we had to rescue him at one point, right? But
well, he's sort of like an academic, absent-minded professor kind of guy. He's very arrogant, but when it comes to practical issues, he seems to be completely like a lost.
Well, he has that ability to use his brains a certain way.
Yeah. He has the special mechanic for an investigator. During combat, he can roll first and decide whether or not he wants to actually use the roll he made. The predictive roll. That's the special mechanic for the investigator. But he also has some fourth wall breaking feats where he can clue in. Where he, if he rolls well enough, he can just say, well, I'm going to find the right path, And
but he's told us where this specific soil is. He's very certain of this location, right? So maybe.
Well, yeah. If you trust his intelligence, he comes in with just absolute, just pompous arrogance, saying, "I figured it out."
Maybe we need to make a perception roll to think. He's not going to lie to us or deceive us, though.
I don't think he's done anything so far that makes you think that he has any malintent.
Okay.
And I fear that
I fully believe him.
Me too. You know why? Because he's an intellect, and those people like to flex their brain.
Some. Well, Neg's very smart too. He isn't always like that.
Well, I would imagine Neg has a different kind of intelligence. Probably very different from Jubilos. Jubilos is a guy who's who knows and has encyclopedic knowledge but can't tie his shoes kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like a borderline Asperger's kind of person. That's how he's described.
Well, Neg's intelligence is a lot related to different lores too. Like I have a number of lore skills, a number of areas of lore expertise. Jubilox sounds like he sort of derives things and analyzes things and comes to conclusions.
Well, he also has a whole bunch of degrees, and he's proud of those. He's been alive for many hundreds of years. He's too
pompous to come with us into the Noroma.
He's working. The reason he actually has come to your land is because he wants to work on his encyclopedia.
Nice.
I think we also told him about how we saw like that Feylord lady who helped us during the Stagler fight, and he was super interested in that too.
Oh, Jubilos is his self-proclaimed specialty is the first world, which is the Feywild of Pathfinder. So because what you described to him sounded like some sort of Fey Lord or Fey God, he is extremely interested in that, and that's actually what caused him to just want to settle. He pretty much took all of his life savings and has brought it with him for his research purposes, and he's bought a house and he's settled in your capital, and that's why he's now a recruitable companion.
So I think having Jubilox with us would be good. He's a really good investigator. We're doing an investigation thing. He knows about the soil. The only problem is that like somebody's gonna have to play him on the fly. Is there anybody that would want to play him on the fly?
I probably don't, but I'm also worried.
Yeah, but you know what, Neg? Lindsay also comes up to you, and Lindsay's like, Neg, it's been so long since we just went on a trip together. Remember just a couple of months ago we were on these romantic adventures.
I miss her so much.
Of course, Jathal would like to go too. She likes the opportunity to fight a werewolf.
My only concern with Jubilex is that we're going into a potentially very dangerous area. I think we need an ally that's got some good martial skills. That's my only concern.
You got Jathal and Valerie, both of which are martial characters.
Well, and also Lindsay does have really good bow skill and a very good bow, but for front line she's not. So there is other ones that might. I don't know. I'm just worried a bit about us getting into a tight spot, and
Lindsay, and then you also have Tristian. I don't know if you want to take him. He's kind of
he's just like reads Bibles all the time.
That's
right?
him. That's him. He's the
no.
He's a choir boy.
Let me know if you need me to run Jathal, and I'll run her.
Well, let's figure out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, tell us some kind of. I do like the idea though that he does. It's hard to say. Like if we get into a situation where there's going to be some investigations, there's going to be some puzzles, then he's going to be good. But I just wonder if he's going to be. I worry he might die.
I mean, anybody can die.
Everyone can die, but I mean, he seems like he would be the most prone to die amongst the party, although he probably has more hit points than me.
What I do have to ask John, what is he? What he attacks with?
His class is investigator. He attacks with a pistol. He He is a gunslinger pistolero as an archetype. So his weapon is a specially custom pistol called Betsy. It's a +1 striking firearm. And what he does is he does his Sherlock Holmes thing, and then he fires his pistol. So he's sort of a ranged fighter in terms of combat.
Okay, but is his skill in his actual ranged skill quite good?
It is acceptable. It's not it would not be as good as somebody who is a primary class gunslinger, obviously, because it's primary class investigator. But what makes an investigator effective in combat is that they have the predictive role.
Yeah, I get that play mechanic is good. I don't know. Let's just go. You guys, I don't have to be involved in the decision. I'm happy with whatever ally, really. You people decide.
Well then, let's give Jadel a try because it's been a while since we used her.
Sure.
Is she updated?
She
should be.
Let me dig her up. She's been hanging out in the graveyard.
Taking a digger up out of her grave.
Yeah, she's been hanging out in the graveyard. You guys summon her, and she shows up. Obviously, she's interested.
Summon her.
Yeah, well, that's what you do. You guys are the lords and ladies, and
no, but it sounds like we with a ritual in the graveyard. We summon her. Can you release her so I can grab her? Because I'm on my... There we go. Actually, it's his server. Where'd she go?
I didn't bring those things. Shoot.
I just lost her.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I just released ownership on her.
Yeah, it's his server now.
Well,
that's good.
On my part, it says that you have her. You own her character sheet. Okay.
When it says server, you can click her. Yeah. Or click any character.
Okay, we're ready to go.
I got a quick question for you. I'm looking at the mentalist staff. And you have it in here. Yes. It says it gives me a +2 circumstance bonus to identify mental magic. And it also has Mind Link and Phantom Pain as first level spells.
Where are you getting? Where did you look up the staff? Mentalist staff.
I'm just.
Okay, mentalist.
Is it something
staff.
I can use?
Let me see. The staff. Yeah, it's a. Well, it's a 4. So the items. It says item says 4+. So you have the regular mentalist staff, which it says item 4. When it gets item 8, that's when you get the second paranoia and hypercognition. So at item level 4, you have a cantrip called Daze. You have Mind Link and you have Phantom Pain from that staff. It costs 90 gold.
So activation, cast the spell. You expend a number of charges from the staff. But where does it say how many charges?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You know what I mean?
You have to look up rule books of staffs. Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. No, it's not a hard concept. I just it slips my mind at the moment.
Me too, and I read that so much.
Yeah, it's hard because when you come back to the game, sometimes we have to refresh rules because it's Pathfinder. It's Mathfinder. Okay. Staff rules.
using this.
And I know I did a little.
Okay, so after you get the staff, during your daily preparations, you can, I'll give you a link here. So these are rules of how a staff works. During your daily preparations, you can prepare a staff to add charges to it for free. When you do so, that staff gains a number of charges equal to the rank of your highest spell slot. So there's the rule. Rank of your highest spell slot. So if you're able, since you're level 4, you're able to cast level 2 spells. So that means that you will give every day that staff gets 2 charges. However, with the staffs, there are also Pathfinder rules of overcharging it, meaning that if you run out of charges on your staff, you can take you can take a gamble and try to milk another charge out of it. But if you fail, you destroy the staff or you break it.
Now, a cantrip uses a charge, or just the spells?
I think the cantrips may be free.
I think it's the staff itself. You don't use your own magic.
Yeah, but it has a charge, right? So it has a first level spell. So I have up to second level spells, so I have 2 charges. So theoretically, does that mean the 2 first level spells I have a charge to use 1 or 2, like 1 charge for 1 each, or one charge, or 2 charges for 1, I'm assuming, and the cantrips are unlimited? Because it's a cantrip, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's how it works. So because you have 2 charges, a level 1 spell costs 1 charge, and a level 2 spell costs 2 charges, etc. I think that's how it works. Because it's based on your own spell slots. So your own spell slots, you have level 2 spell slots, so you have 2 charges. And the spells that are contained inside the staff are probably level 1 spells. Or level 2 spell, and I think the cost of the charge to cast that spell is based on the level of the spell. So if you want to cast a level 1 spell with your staff, you use 1 charge, you cast that spell, and your staff is -1 charge until the next day. So it's sort of like having an extra, set of spell slots with these staffs.
And when are we able? And I'm just asking here. When are we able to actually look at? Is it a level thing, or is it depends on the item, depends on the time and the story, to look at stuff that's uncommon or rare? When does that become available?
You can if you can always look at it, but when it comes to uncommon and rare, it just requires the GM to look at it before I say it's okay. Most of the time, if it's uncommon and I look at it and there's nothing kind of like a problem there, I'll just say fine. But sometimes there are a lot of overpowered items that comes from specific adventures that you're not supposed to have, and I can't let you have it. Those usually are the quote-unquote rare. But anything, if you want me to look at it, I'll take a look at it and I'll say that it's okay. It just means requires GM approval. That's all it means. So even right now, you can look at rare items and you can say, "Hey, can I use this item?" And I'll take a look at it. And because I understand the mechanics of how they design certain adventures, and sometimes they'll design an adventure where you get an extremely high level spell at a low level because they want you to have it for some specific reason, and I can't let you have it in this adventure. However, this adventure itself has rare items that you can pick up in a dungeon that are specific to this adventure.
Okay.
And
I don't know.
Yeah, the level of items that those rules don't apply if you find something in a dungeon. If you find something in a dungeon that's level 10, you can use it. It's fine. Assuming you can get a level 10 item, because the adventure's designed where it's not going to be easy for level 4 party to get a level 10 item. But if you can do it, sure, you can use it.
Okay.
But these rules, the level of items rules applies to if you want to buy something. Mm-hmm. So if you want to cast Fireball, you can't go in at level 4. You can't just go ahead and buy a scroll of Fireball and then all of a sudden you're casting. or fireball staff or fireball beads, and you can go. You're casting fireballs at level 4. So that's why the system prevents you from doing that. So some of the rare items, you'll see they may be a level 4 item, but that lets you cast fireball, which you shouldn't be casting at level 4, and that's something I say you can't really have.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so charges equal the highest spell slot you have, and since you can only do second level spells, it's 2 charges per day.
Yeah, and then you can roll the dice to overcharge, but you run the risk of breaking your item.
Sounds good.
And also, a very effective way to have healing, even if you don't have any healers, is to buy, these recharge, staff and wands that have healing spells in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's actually a Spore Shepherd staff that sounds really good for you, Scarlet.
Can you send the link?
So, as a matter of fact, the attunement runes in Pathfinder are very generous. You can attune up to like 10 items. So, there's nothing stopping you from walking over there with like 5 staffs of healing if you're willing to pay for them.
So, for example, if you have the cantrip, like let's say stabilize or something like, you can use that infinitely.
Yeah,
it's only the first.
It's a cantrip, so the cantrips
yeah.
are supposed to be easy to obtain. So it's a cantrip, so you're not. That doesn't count towards your charges.
I'm kind of remembering slowly.
Yeah, unfortunately, with Pathfinder, if you take a long break, you gotta go do rules refreshing. All right, you guys are ready to go. You have your party set up and prepared. It's the morning of the next day. You're ready to go. Well, where do you choose to go after leaving your capital?
In the direction of where he identified it, so we'd be going west.
You can make a square. You can move 2 hexes this turn.
Right, moving 2 hexes takes us to the edge of our kingdom.
Yep. So you can either move here or you can move here. Well, which way do you choose to move?
That was closer to where he pointed out, because he pointed to, I believe, this hex here.
Can you show me that map that you guys are showing? Is because since I remember that I had to make my computer new again.
Oh, you don't have this map saved? Oh, okay.
Yeah, all my save went down the drain. Dang.
Well, the other one, John, our one with the kingdom on it, is the one I think that you don't have, right, Scarlet, with our border on it and our...
Yeah, I don't have that one either.
Oh, you don't have that one. Okay, I'll share that one too. That one, for some reason, hold on, I gotta do something else to share this one.
It's got a really cool border with, like, golden rings. There it is.
Yeah. Perfect. No, I didn't have it.
Yeah,
anymore.
so the reason I separated the 2 maps is because there's so much GM crap on the play map. I can't, I can't overflow it. Yeah, so that second map is where you you can draw and do whatever you need to.
Yeah, and I was right. It's that hex there where he was pointing to.
It's one. It's one below, I think. It's
one below even. Okay, cool. Yep, I see.
All right, so you guys are choosing to move here, correct? To end your day.
Yeah, let's move there. I say yes. That's a good idea, but ooh, what's up there? There's a blue ping.
Nothing. I did myself out of ping mode.
I'm into going there if you want to.
No.
Hey, John, it's been a minute. And I don't remember. Do we have to worry about like crossing the river, or is that something we'd have to go around?
You can cross these rivers and streams and stuff. You can generally cross it because the difficult terrain takes into account. Because
Nega's an expert.
Yeah. So when you guys come to this square, you guys are now entering into the edge of the Nar Marshes. I got some Nar Marsh music. I haven't changed the music in so long.
Oh, I don't even have your music going.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Well, I thought about trying to link it again, but the link is so far back.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'll do a refresh of everything. So you guys start walking through the swamp. And you've been here before, but this is the first time you've been in this section of the Nar Marshes. It's a misty area, and the mists are clinging to the surfaces of murky green pools of water and streams, partially obscuring misshapen trees whose roots extend like gnarled fingers into the swamp. The buzz of flies and mosquitoes are filling the air. On a patch of drier land is a row of cracked bones, painted red. And as you walk around, you look around and you see that there is a huge hollow oak tree. And it appears that the oak tree has been changed into some sort of makeshift hut. Like somebody actually lives there. You look around, and on the ground of before you, because this is swampy land, there's a couple of footprints that seem to be humanoid. Then there's a couple of feline, large cat appearing footprints as well.
Ooh.
John, when you say humanoid, do you mean like a foot or like a boot? Footprints.
Yeah. Well, whoever's walking here was wearing boots. It's not like they were walking barefoot.
How big is a footprint?
Yeah, it's a footprint. Yeah, you see a couple of footprints around. You see a couple of feline footprints, and this hollow.
How big are how big are the booting footprints, though? How big are they?
Human-sized, regular human-sized, as opposed to dwarf or halfling-sized.
Yep.
And do they head towards the cabin, or
they go to and from the cabin?
Maybe this is
okay. Can I throw a survival to check which one is the freshest?
Sure. That is a success. I think that is actually a critical success. You notice that the freshest footprints in the area appear to go around the hut to the back of the hut. There also some of those feline footprints also are pretty fresh and also go back behind the hut.
Guys, both footprints go behind the back of the hut.
The feline footprints, are they big feline or are they just a house cat feline?
Oh no, they're big cat. Lion, tiger, tiger, mountain lion, that size. They're not like little cute little kitty footprints.
Okay.
So you guys aren't like at the tree itself. You're kind of, you're maybe a good, like 40, 50, meters or yards, or, so you're a good distance away. But this is what you notice just looking at the tree. The hollow oak. You know that it has been converted to living quarters because there has been a crude looking door with a wooden kind of handle, not really locked or barred or anything in front of the hut.
Well, it's interesting to me because we found out from the Ranger's journal that he was trying to trap a feline, right?
Feline.
So who knows? Maybe could be his human footprint. Who knows?
Oh, I'm sorry, Scarlet. You had a critical success. With a critical success, you notice you can notice a subtle third set of footprints around the edge of where you guys are. Those third set of footprints don't come as close as you guys came. They kind of circle a little bit around the hut, like they're scouting it. So there's a set of footprints, and then a set of a large cat footprints, and then a third set of footprints that are different than the first set of footprints.
Guys,
And
no wait.
Is that third set of footprints? Are those like humanoid boot as well? Or?
Yes, also clearly a humanoid boot, comparable to the first set of footprints.
Maybe
so
could be
both these set of footprints you determine are probably human sized.
Maybe that could be the ranger scouting out. Who knows? All I know is that I want to proceed stealthily if I'm going to move anywhere. But I'm all for going and trying to see to the back of this tree behind it from where we are. But I would back away about as far as that other set of footprints.
So are you trying to approach this hut?
No, I'm trying to circle around it to the back. Yeah, I don't want to approach it yet. It doesn't seem like a good idea.
So as you start circling around the hut, an arrow flies over. The arrow does not come from the direction of the hut at all. It comes from the complete opposite direction. The arrow lands right in front of your feet.
Even though I'm being stealthily? Jesus.
Oh, yes. Even though you're being stealthful, the arrow lands right in front of your feet. And you turn over to look at where this arrow came from, and you see a bunch of tall, gnarled swamp trees, and then you see some like a blinking light flashing at you from over there.
A blinking light. Ooh. So they're trying to signal us, maybe.
Can I use warfare to know if that's correct?
I'll take warfare, sure.
Warfare?
That is a success. There's obviously no such thing as Morse code in the fantasy universe, but that is a typical thing that scouts would do to try to signal somebody without making noise.
Yeah, well, what was I thinking? Signaling.
Yeah,
cool.
And the fact that the person shot the arrow directly in front of your feet means that they're trying to get your attention without actually attacking you.
And so when I see this, I lost my train of thought, but I will use messaging. I think I have. Do I have message? Yeah, I'll use my message cantrip to let everybody know without speaking that. Because obviously this person is trying to do things that don't involve making sounds, right? An arrow makes a very subtle sound, and signaling with a mirror or something doesn't make any sound, so he's trying to... I just tell everyone, I think someone's signaling us, and they don't want to make noise, so maybe we should be cautious. And I point in the direction of those swampy trees.
Yeah, they seem to be like a good distance off, like a good, 300, 400 feet, clearly away from this hut.
So this guy, whoever's there is keeping a good distance from it. Why?
Well, he clearly knows about us, they clearly know about us. I think we should at least go in and investigate it. They want us to go stealthy, so I guess we stealthily walk towards them even though they know we're here. But it's mostly to avoid whoever's in the tree.
Oh yeah, so you're saying that we'll stealthily approach that guy in the tree that I pointed to.
So
is that sort of your...
Yeah, so you guys, so you guys are gonna, instead of kind of going near the tree, you guys go the other direction towards that guy whoever signaled you.
Yeah.
As you walk towards the gnarled tree, you see that within the trees you see a hooded figure. He has a bow and arrow, but he's not like threatening you with it. He just has it, just has it knocked, but he's not pointing at you or anything. As you get closer to him, you see that he slowly climbs down the tree, and he approaches you. Seems to be a very kind of a very muscular man with a bow and arrow. And he comes towards you, and he has his bow and arrow knocked but not pointed at you. And he speaks in a very bizarre accent, and he says, "Friend or foe?" Bandits? Looters?
Friend, of course.
And not bandits. Noble people.
He looks to his left and he kind of looks to his right. And then he looks back at you and he very cautiously takes off his hood. And you guys are very surprised. What you see is a black-skinned man, clearly not from here at all. He appears to be, kind of a skilled ranger type character. He has bow, he has a scimitar. He looks like a woodsman, adventurer type. And,
but not the ranger in the tavern, obviously. No.
You guys only briefly saw the ranger in a tavern. That guy didn't look like this guy.
Yeah.
So this is what this guy looks like.
It's a dark elf. No, he's not.
He's a black human, not a dark elf.
No, he doesn't have pointed ears. I couldn't even see.
No, he's a black-skinned human, which is very, very unusual in your.
Really?
Yeah,
is
because
this a racially segregated area or something?
It's not intentionally segregated. It's just think of like medieval Europe, and this guy looks like he's probably from Africa or the Middle East,
or some far away place to the.
Whereas you know of their existence, you don't see them very often. He's clearly not from your land. He looks at you and he says, "I wish to warn you, the man who lives down there is crazy and will attack you without provocation."
Crazy? What do you mean by crazy?
I do not know, but I think that he is taking toxic substances that affect his mind. I came to the hut seeking perhaps shelter for the night. He attacked me without provocation. Luckily, he was not able to harm me, but he has a very large. Do not know this word, this language. Like cat, but big cat. He has pet, very dangerous.
But only one pet.
Yes.
You haven't seen any.
He says, "I do not know this man. I am traveling through this land, not familiar with it. I thought that when I travel to places far away, that the common courtesy of introducing yourself and asking for shelter, but I am not sure of the customs of your land. I was attacked without provocation, not even given a chance to explain myself."
What does this man look like? Have you been close enough to him to?
Seems to be elderly man. Perhaps in 60s or 70s of years. Long beard. Has many alchemical potions in his pouch. And pet, how do you say? Oh, large cat. Lion, but not quite a lion.
But he's a human, this man, you think? Did you see clearly?
Oh, yes, he is human.
Human with a big cat.
Do they show together or apart?
Clearly, this is his trained animal. I was attacked by both at once. This man attempted to throw explosive alchemical potions at me before I had chance to say anything.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, where are our manners? I'm Talos Gares. We are citizens of the Kingdom of Fellhaven.
Citizens?
Real quick,
You're the king of the Kingdom of Fellhaven.
We're the rulers.
We're the rulers. What do you mean citizens?
We're the rulers. Yeah. Well, we're still technically citizens, but we're the rulers of Fellhaven. But who are you?
Oh, so
if you don't mind me asking, where are you from?
When you say you're the rulers, he's taken aback. He says, "Wow, rulers of these lands! I did not expect to see rulers of the lands walking about in the forest. From where I come from, the Mindabwe, or the king of the land, never leaves his palace. But I am unfamiliar with your ways." He puts a hand on his chest, some sort of a foreign a gesture from a foreign land, and he says, "I am called Ekundayo." And where is
Ekundile.
Please write that name.
Ekundile. Oh God.
Ekunda.
Drop that one into the chat window.
Please.
That's pretty bizarre. I asked him.
I come from the distant land in the south, from the land of Haruk in the Mugabe expanse. And you guys know where the Mugabe expanse is. It's the analog of Africa, whereas you guys are in Europe. He says,
I don't know where Karuk is.
I'm gonna stick my hand out to go and shake his and say, well, I can assure you, over here, at least in my lands, the king does go out, and that is I. My name is King Araman, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
He drops down to his knees and puts his head on the ground.
I say rise.
That's pretty funky.
He looks at you very confused, but he follows your command and he just slowly rides. He says, I'm sorry, I am unfamiliar with the practices of your lands. In my land, when we are before royalty, we must put both feet, hands, and head to the ground.
And while that is good in practice, I am not in the court. We are amongst each other out here in the wilderness, and I'm hoping that we can help one another.
I do not know what help I can provide to you besides the warning I have given you of this insane man in the hut thenceforth. You see, I've come to this land on a personal mission. I may be a bit lost and may need a bit of assistance, but I have my ways to find what I'm looking for. I wish, I have to apologize for not being able to tell you more, but I have some very personal problems that I must solve.
Do you mind sharing these problems?
He kind of roll me a diplomacy, because he's happy that you guys are polite to him, but he still doesn't seem very trustful of you, because he's first time he tried to talk to anybody, he was attacked.
Well,
hey John, can I say something to aid with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll say well, Equindale, know that in our kingdom, immediate aggression upon first meeting is not the norm. Unfortunately, most of these lands are untamed, but as you see, we're out here trying to our king, us the rulers of our kingdom, are personally trying to fix that by expanding our borders and dealing with these problems ourselves. That's it, and I would roll like diplomacy for help. Right?
Yeah. You roll a diplomacy. It's going to be the same against the same DC, and then depending on how you do, we'll give a bonus to the other diplomacy roll.
Cool.
Ooh, 13 doesn't quite cut it, but it's not a critical failure, so it doesn't subtract from it. So this guy, he seems to be a fish out of water. He's very intimidated by being in a foreign land. So it's he's still a little bit distrustful.
I do have my what is it called? My cloak of repute. Not ill, but it gives me a +1 item. Yes, it gives me a +1 item bonus. So okay. I'm just letting you know I'm adding that.
Sure.
Because I probably need it.
Oh, 29 is a critical success. So you see that with a warm greeting from the ruler himself, Ekundayo, obviously, he's a lot more trustful of you. I'm going to increase your influence with him by 2 because that's a critical success.
I knew it. I knew he was another. We gotta collect them all.
So you should have cards.
Well, no, not NPC. Even non-playable NPCs, certain NPCs that are important have influence.
Have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but of course, all the playable NPCs have influence too. So Ekondile, he kind of, he relaxes a little bit. He puts his bow down and unknocks his arrow and puts everything away. He says, I come from a land far from here, and as you can see, I do not know my way around, but I do have skills to accomplish the task. I seek to hunt. I seek to hunt a very dangerous monster. In our land, we call it a srelak. But I have since learned that within your language and your place, you may call it a troll. A dangerous beast who rises after death. A beast whose hunger for human flesh is insatiable. You see, there was one troll that was especially big, especially dangerous. It had terrorized my lands for many, many decades, until we had gotten together, my village, my people, and we hunted that troll. But we could not kill it. We killed all the other trolls. We killed all of his kin, but we could not kill that one troll. His skin was too tough for our arrows. His fists were too strong for our shields. In a horrible battle against that troll, almost all of my friends and my countrymen were massacred. And once we lost that battle, I went back to my village, only to discover that troll had a mate, and he had his mate destroy my entire village, killed every last person, including my wife and my child. And I am here to finish my quest and kill him once and for all. He's a monster by the name of Haruka. I will.
Please, thank you.
Hold on a second. I gotta dig this up so I spell it correctly.
So this. Yeah, let's spell this.
Hargulka. Here we go. And you can see that, this man is, he's not a young man. He looks like he's in his late 40s, early 50s, and he says, I've spent the last 20 years of my life as a solitary obsession to track Hargulka down. I've exhausted every resource, done everything I can. I followed his trail from far south, north, through many mountains, through the plains, through the deserts, through the windswept lands, all the way to this place, and where the trail has disappeared.
And he's an orc, you said.
He is a troll.
Troll.
A troll.
Yeah, he must be. Have you ever seen or encountered other types of trolls?
He says, I know of these monsters. We all know of them. They are much more frequent in my lands than yours. We do know of them. Typically, nuisances, monsters that raid our villages, but we can always fight them back. But Haruka...
Well, I've heard of them too, but I've never heard of one that could survive such long and treacherous journeys. He must be great amongst troll kind.
He is no simple troll. He, in fact, proclaimed himself the king of the trolls.
Mm-hmm.
And you know where he is?
I am afraid I have lost his trail months ago. He says that is why.
Tracker, yes?
He says yes. That is why I spend the time here, hoping that I can find it again. And you can see that there's like a very bright armband that he wears around his left arm. And the armband has a speck of blood on it, and he starts touching his armband. He says, "You see, He says, I do have ways and knowledge of hunting this monster. I have learned over many years of practice. He says, one thing I do know is that Haruka is no fool. He will not let himself known. He will not attack so he can become a target for others. He says he hides in the darkness. He kills people that will never, that no one will forget or will miss. That is why I have been perhaps trying to speak to this hermit, that crazy man that lives over there, and he points to the hut. So he says, that is the type of man that Haruka would kill and eat. He says, because a man like that, living by himself with no friends, no family, that is the man that nobody will notice is gone.
This Hargoka, how far from here did his trail go cold?
Many months ago, I was in. Many months ago, I had last seen him on the edge of these swamplands.
It could be anywhere.
I had not. Yeah.
I propose a proposition for you and us. You are a tracker, and we can use help of someone of your talents. If you would like us to assist you in hunting I say the troll's name, we can do so when the opportunity presents itself, or if we come across him in our travels. Why don't you assist us with what we have going on, and that way we can better assist you if we come across him.
And he kind of looks at you, and you can tell that he's not very trusting yet. And he says, well, explain to me how I can be of assistance to you.
There is a creature that terrorizes our lands. It has the ability to shapeshift. Do you know of these creatures?
As you describe a werewolf to him, he says in his language, a Steechcha. He says it very, very kind of solemnly and quietly. Very dangerous. I have never seen one myself. I am afraid that I've never seen or hunted one such creature myself, but I have heard many legends.
Does anyone want to do an insight, just in case? I'm just throwing that out
just in
there.
case he's the
just in case, yeah.
Who
Just
knows?
in case he's the one that's transforming without knowledge.
It's perception, right? Insight. I'm trying to look at the ability.
Yeah, there's no insight skill. Perception is the same thing as insight.
All right, I'll roll a perception too, but I'm not very good. Nope. There's a success. We both got the same perception.
Scarlet, you're the only one who succeeded on that check. When you don't see any kind of evidence that he is trying to trick you from your observation, but you do notice that he doesn't seem to be very comfortable with you guys right now. Okay. So you guys are trying to ask him for him to help you on your quest. You can try to roll diplomacy, but it's going to be a hard.
I would like to offer to him. And say, to make it not as difficult, right? That essentially what we're saying is, if we come across the troll, how many are 2, 4, 6? There's 6 of us, right? Plus him, that's 7 against a troll. It's a lot better numbers than 1, right? For such a strong creature that has dogged him for this time and did so much damage back in the day. And then also, in return, perhaps we could also get some assistance with tracking for where this creature might have went, where it could go, and You know, and plus we could also offer assistance with him coming into the kingdom, a place for him to stay. You know, he can get room and board as a guest, something like that. You
Oh,
know,
sure.
that's what I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
want to convey
That
towards
would be
him.
that would be like a diplomacy role.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a very challenging role at this time. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I just, like I said, I don't know if that would help at all, though. You know what I mean?
Sure. But he kind of but you can tell that he something about you guys makes him a little uncomfortable.
Right. He thinks we're xenophobes and racists. But, right.
Possibly.
I thought he was a dark elf.
Yeah, if you think if you kick it back to maybe the 16th century, if you have like a Islamic Moor coming up to Europe, they wouldn't be very open to everybody.
They'd be okay in Spain.
Yeah, Spain maybe.
John, are you running a fairly high resolution? Because when you're sharing these images, they end up being really small for me on my screen. It's not a big deal.
Well, you can. You probably have to zoom in because they start small for me too.
Oh, okay. Because it was really small. I could barely see that last one.
So you have a.
I'm wondering.
You have a regular but not critical failure.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I. What do you guys think? Do you think it's worth using the hero point and re-rolling?
I think so.
Yeah, I like the idea of a king troll as a trophy, but I'm just a little lowly small athlete. But I love the idea.
I know. You want to give me guidance or something? Do you want to help out?
Yeah, I'll give you guidance. Hold on a sec here. Let me just see what do I have guidance?
If
no, I do not want you to
try aiding with this.
No.
Well, you can't do both aid and guidance because they're both circumstance bonuses.
But think about it. Think about it. You have a +8 and I have a +10, and I got an 18, right? So if it's a higher than that, which we don't know what it will be, right? But let's say it's higher and you don't make the cut. Let's say you rolled a 17. Now what? And maybe it's a critical failure. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Hold on. I mean, I could still technically get a crit fail too, but.
Okay. We're not on the map, John. How do I'm just trying to think can I drag and drop guidance? I've never tried this into the combat tracker.
Yeah.
Let's see if I drag and drop guidance onto Airman. There we are. No, it didn't work. Hold on, maybe the effect.
Yeah, it's the effect. You got to target him and then affect him.
But I can't target him because he's not on a map.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you need a token to target him. I can bring up a map.
If no, I got it. I got it.
You can always. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, does that say mystic armor with it? No, it shouldn't.
No, that's mine. That's mine.
Okay.
So it's okay for you guys to do it this time, but technically you're not supposed to do it because if you use a hero point, the hero point when you re-roll something, you can't add something to that re-roll in retrospect. You know.
But I'm casting the guidance cantrip.
Yeah, but you have to put the guidance on him before his first roll, because if he's doing a re-roll.
There he goes.
Oh, you have a success, but not a critical success. A critical success is what you need for him to join you right now.
Really?
The reason you need a critical success is this guy is level 6. So if he joins you right now, he's going to overpower you.
All right, hold on, John. Hold on. I just need to understand the mechanics here.
What?
Because I got a 29. I understand. I understand it goes higher.
Yeah, the DC is 26. But you need a nat 20 for that.
Okay. So
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're rolling against something that's very high level. So if you in order to succeed on something like that, you need an astronomically high roll or nat 20. So with a regular success, Ekundayo looks at you, and you can actually see some softening in his face because otherwise he has a very stoic looking face, and he says, and you can see his eyes tear up a little bit. He says, Your Majesty, what you say really touches me. I have been traveling many years alone, without any companionship and without much offering. You're the first one who has made such a generous offering to me, and I am touched that you would. But you must understand who I am and everything that I have done in the last 2 decades. I don't think I can be comfortable traveling with others just yet. He says, but perhaps if I do find Haruka and I need assistance, I know where your kingdom is, and I will come seek you out. But because you have shown me such kindness and generosity, I do wish to help you. And he reaches into his quiver, and he takes out 3 very shiny silver arrows. He says, I know, I have never met, but I know of the beast you hunt. That beast fears this silver. And he offers you 3 silver arrows. Or bolts. You can take off the arrowheads and make them bolts or whatever.
Does anyone have an arrow, bow, I mean, in our party? I know Lindsay
I do.
did.
I have
you do.
+1 crossbow.
All right, you should take.
Yeah, so just for simplicity, I mean, he gives you the arrowheads, and you can put them onto your crossbow bolts.
Right. Okay.
Now, I do want to say I understand, and I thank you for your assistance. But I must ask, as a tracker such as yourself, do you have any recommendations on what we can do to ease our struggle in this endeavor?
Well, he says, I am afraid the beast you hunt is very different from the one that I hunt. But I can say that in these lands, and he kind of puts his hands around in the swamp, he says, a dangerous animal, an intelligent monster such as that which you seek and that which I hunt, they will use ambush against you. He points around in the trees, he points around in the bushes, and he says, every step you take in this murky swamp, he says, is another quagmire that you step into that slows your movement, and the beast can ambush you. He says, you must first look into the shadows, into the trees. He says, those are the places of the best ambush. He says, I do not know much exactly of the beast you seek, but I know these are the tactics it will use against you.
Thank you. Please do feel free to look for us when you do come across this creature. I will gladly render aid as well.
He puts his hand on his chest as is a customary greeting. He says, I will see you at level 6.
Fair.
I was close though, John. I was close.
That's your prediction.
Well, yeah.
Could you imagine?
No, even so, you know, it wouldn't like, you know, he wouldn't be joining you in a way that would completely unbalance the game. Like, you know, I can't. He wouldn't be joining you in the same way that would, you know, like he would join you. He offers some skills, but he, you know, in terms of going into combat with one character level 6, that can't happen yet because the rules are very tight on that. So even if he were to agree to join you, he wouldn't be like he wouldn't be joining your party like Jathal is. That the same way.
Yeah.
Now, out of good conscience, I feel that we have to make some attempt to parley this, what he called a crazy hermit, and just to warn him, because we know that there's somebody out there trying to trap a tiger, and he's in danger. Who's to say that they wouldn't kill him if they had a chance? But somebody, we know from the Journal of the Ranger that somebody's trying to trap a tiger.
I'm going to give anybody who wants to roll, you may roll. It's going to be a difficult roll, but I would like a society roll.
Okay. Well, I have good society.
Yeah, for anybody who would like to make that attempt.
Sure. I will try and attempt. No, I don't roll good.
We do have one success. Aramin has a success. Araman, you've heard about obviously because you've been in the kingdom for quite some time. You've heard stories about this crazed hermit that lives around this area that you guys are in right now, and you're kind of assuming that this is the guy. And people have talked about him before. Generally, people just leave him alone, and he leaves other people alone. You heard that this person is he's not just crazy, but he's just somebody who just is spiteful and hateful for some reason, and will anybody who gets too close to where he lives, he will attack them and scare them off. You heard stories about it. So obviously nobody knows who this guy is because nobody's actually has been able to talk to him because he's scared off everybody who's come near him.
Oh, he could have a wealth of information if we could befriend him.
He said he was storing potions. Do you think he could be Vulcan's brother? Vulcan was looking for his brother. Said he was a bad guy. He's also an alchemist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that yeah. You remember you remember the conversation that Vulcan has had a brother who was all
even if that's not what John had in mind. If I was John, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's great, because I like that.
Yeah, the whole idea is you're not supposed to know if I'm making crap up or this is written into the.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, because like I've been in that situation where I've had players say something. I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. Like, but no, that'd be awesome if the book did it too. But if not, that'd be great either way.
Equinato. I'm gonna say did that crazed man did he look like, and I'm gonna describe how Boken looks.
You may get an extra hero point for that, for remembering that, because Ekundile does confirm when you describe Boken, he confirms that crazed hermit looks a lot like that.
Oh, okay.
And you can give me your hero non-blind.
So we can have an.
No, they're non-transferable.
I know.
Actually,
but Ekundile does tell you that this man is probably on some sort of substance that's altering his mind, and will immediately attack you if you get too close. That because Ekundile was immediately attacked by this man. He threw some sort of alchemical potion at him, and the cat chased him up the tree.
Okay, and a quick description of this guy then, named Kermil. He's described as evil. He killed his parents, cut off Vulcan's pinky finger, and Vulcan stated he's better off dead. He might be possessed or suffering from mental illness, and he does unethical alchemical experiments.
Glad that you remembered all this.
It's in the investigator.
Was there?
Yeah, I put it there a long time ago.
He's making mood-altering potions.
Did we have a quest from Vulcan involving this guy?
You did not have a formal quest from Vulcan. I don't think so. Did you?
Never mind. Yeah, that's too, but I don't know if we actually made like a quest out of it. He just told us to deal with him if we see him.
Yeah, I do think you did mention, John, like if we see him, to deal with it one way or the other. Yeah, I don't remember. It was so long ago. I could be mistaken, but
from what I remember, Vulcan. I have to go check the, the notes from that chapter again. But Vulcan did tell you about that. He had a brother that also is an alchemist just like himself. Also is a very skilled alchemist like himself. However, his brother has gone mental. Has gone absolutely insane, lives as a hermit in the woods, conducts his own alchemical experiments, and is very violent and murderous, and would be better off dead because his brother actually murdered Boken's family out of insanity, and then also injured Boken himself. Well, that's why Boken has a missing finger.
Oh well, whoever wants his tiger is going to put him away anyway. So I guess if that's the case, we need not worry.
So you guys want to go and take on the hermit, Boken's brother?
Well, I mean, if it might be an in to party him that we do know the brother, but it sounds like no matter how diplomatic, he's going to try and attack us with something, with his big kitty. And
We also know that he's attacked our people. It might be a good idea just to deal with him.
sorry, what was that?
He has attacked our people that got near him, like throwing potions at them as well. So maybe it would be better if we just deal with him.
Yeah, so you have heard rumors about this crazed hermit living in the woods. People stay away from him. They don't bother him. He doesn't bother them. But if they get too close, he'll throw some nasty potions at you.
Oh well, I was trying to be sympathetic to him, knowing that his pet could be soon a captive trophy, but if he's that antagonistic, there's really nothing we can do. I mean, I can't think of anything. Does anyone have a spell or something?
Okay, but like I don't know. I'm not sure how we do it. But what if we could find out a way to use it? Since he has a lion, not a tiger, so he wouldn't be able to use his bait.
I thought he was a tiger. It's a lion? Oh, okay. I heard that wrong. I thought John said it was a tiger that he had. Is it a lion,
because of the language barrier, you're not really sure what exact type of big cat.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Can I use one moment. Can I use nature to check the footprint to know the difference?
Sure. It'd probably be kind of high, but I can do. You can do that check. I'll set a DC. Go ahead.
Or would it be survival?
I think nature. I think nature would be more appropriate specifically because you're trying to identify the species of big cat as a leopard or a.
Okay.
What if we just ask Equino to describe this cat?
24 is a success. This cat is a puma. You think?
Puma.
I think it's neither. It's a puma.
Yeah.
From what I can tell.
Puma's smaller than a tiger and a lion.
Yeah.
A lot smaller.
Because that's a sort of a recall knowledge type check. I will allow you to ask a recall knowledge type question about these pumas. In terms of fighting one, or like, what would you like to know about it?
What are their vital start? Oh my God. Can I say the word statics? No, not statics. Vital statics.
Statics? Statistic? What do you? So what? It's a
statistic.
Yeah. So a single question. What are you looking for? You want to know its saves, its AC,
its hit points,
bite.
Yeah, you can. So you can ask about. Yeah, you can ask about its. One of its saves. Like it has to be one piece of information. So you can ask its AC, its saves. You can ask about its hit points. Sure. You can ask about its abilities.
Abilities. Let's go with that.
Okay, I will give you one of its abilities. One of its abilities is sneak attack. So if you're if you are off guard to it, it's going to get extra damage.
But we're a pretty perceptive party. How would it?
I mean, right now we all know that they're behind the house, from what the footprints show us.
So just to be sure we're all in the same place, so we're thinking about like dealing with him, right? Or like.
Well, that's what it sounds like. You guys want to just go. You're going to go in and take him out.
That's what I was thinking.
Just so
too, but I just wanted to be sure.
Just to make
I'll go
sure,
along with
we
that.
still haven't arrived to the place where investigator told us, correct?
No, you guys
No,
haven't even left your kingdom yet.
that's days away still.
Yeah, like I told you, it's sort of like if you play Skyrim and you're going on a quest, other quests can pop up and you choose if you want to engage it or not.
Well, I think, yeah, I'm in agreement with going in and taking him out if he's that hostile because it's for Tellus, there may be things he has that are worthwhile for you if he's an
It's
alchemist.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I'm sure Boken will be appreciative. Eventually, our claim is going to keep expanding and expanding. So eventually, we're going to want this spot used.
Not to mention he might have a ton of gold in there. You know? You never know.
All right.
Has he really, from what we know of the rumors, do we know if he has killed before, or just throw people away, like pretend, like making him go away?
From what you've heard, he has people, because everybody knows about this hermit, people don't go near enough for him to kill anybody. But certainly he is dangerous enough where he would kill. People said that.
I mean, we
Okay.
know he has killed. He killed his two parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He killed his parents, but that, what you heard from Boken, he's clearly very violent and crazed.
So let's do it. Let's check out.
Yeah. Someone who's committed familicide, I think that's what it's called, or
Patricide or matricide. I don't think there's one for both of them, but patricide and matricide.
But that's a serious crime. We don't want someone like that living in this kingdom that other people can stumble upon. So let's get him.
Sure,
Exactly, and you don't know if he's got the good loot. You don't know what he's got.
Yeah.
He might got some magical alchemical items. Who knows?
Yeah, but we'll pay
I love that John is
to
slowly telling us
witch
to do it.
that doesn't want us to tell everyone that she's eating children.
So this down here represents the hut. That big blob, that gray blob. That's where the hut is. You guys return to the area, kind of looking at the hut. These are where the footprints are kind of spread out all over here. Here's the entrance to the hut. And you can clearly see that from the roll that you had before that the sets of footprints go this way around the hut.
Well, I know as I'm going to try and be stealthy and be as perceptive as I can be.
Okay, in that case, what you do is that you are declaring. So right now, we're not technically in combat yet. Mm-hmm. You guys are anticipating you're going to be in combat soon, so you're in quote unquote exploration mode. So in exploration mode, you're declaring that you're sneaking. So if combat starts, you roll stealth for combat.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, for my initiative and stuff. Right. Yep. Okay. Good. That's what I'm doing.
So you guys, you can move your tokens if you want to, and I'll tell you when combat's initiated.
I want to go down here.
I want to go.
Our hunter from the south was under the impression that a puma might stealth from the tree. So I'm looking into this tree here to make sure that his puma isn't out here.
Can I throw a perception to check if I see anything from where I'm at, John?
I will give each of you maybe a 1 perception. But in terms of your perception rolls, what happens is when combat starts, you roll the perception for combat, and that will be the perception roll if you're fighting stealth enemies.
Yeah, okay, I get you. Yeah. It's either perception or stealth initiative, depending on how we're exploring. Makes sense. Okay, I'm going stealthy. I'm going into the tree.
You guys have come up to this point. Nothing's stirring so far.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm stealthing through the.
You kind of wade through those bushes. Nothing really in those bushes.
Hmm.
I
want to
see
go.
something red on the. Is that? We see it, or
Okay,
that's just
now
Scar?
wherever you guys are, now get in a square and stop, and we're going to roll initiative.
Okay, so I got to move all the way over there?
Get into the closest square, I guess.
But not where I am right now on the other side of this, but I need to be with the party is what you're saying. I'm not following you.
What I'm saying is choose a square because
where you're at.
yeah, choose a square and settle there, and that's where combat's going to begin.
Okay. Yeah, I was in a square. Okay.
Okay. We ready for to begin?
Initiative.
Okay, and just so I know, since I said that I was looking for perception, I throw perception as my initiative.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody roll initiative, stealth or perception, depending on which one you declare.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not sure how I got 2.
I'm trying to remember where I do this again.
Okay, so in initiative,
on the front page,
on the bottom, you can drop down.
Oh wow, it was on a 18.
Okay, Scarlet, because you rolled so high, you have beat out the enemy in terms of perception versus stealth. So, Scarlet, you see the tail of of some sort of cat poking out over here. You see the animal there. It's targetable.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you meant by gray.
So let me go ahead and click on it. Yeah, perfect. And I am going to do electric arch on it.
He succeeds and takes half damage.
Okay, perfect. That's one of my turns.
That's 2 actions. And you have a third one.
I'm going to use the crossbow to attack it. If I click on it. Oh,
that's not going to hit.
Almost. Okay, that ends my turn.
Okay, the leopard. It's the puma. I remember you identified it already. Puma. So I'm going to give. It's not cat.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or you can call it a panther. They're the same thing.
So the creature, it's going to. It does have stalking instincts. Its instincts tell it to attack whatever creatures are unaware of it. That's not you, because you clearly are paying attention to it, attacking it, and shot a crossbow bolt at it. So it's going to attack the nearest creature that's not you, which is Jathal. Runs over here. The leopard is going to use an action called Maul. Oh, I'm sorry, it can't do that yet. Sure. It has to use an action called First Claw against Jathal. Oh, ouch.
Ooh. Not a good start.
Okay, so Jathal is incapacitated because that claw comes with an automatic grab. So it pounces on Jathal at full speed, and on top of that, Jathal was flat-footed, which I didn't actually take into account, but he rolled a nat 20. That's quite a bit of damage. So Jathal being grabbed, not just grabbed but incapacitated. Now the leopard is going to do Maul, and it's going to get Jathal off guard because she is incapacitated on both attacks. The Maul is a 2 claw strikes for the cost of 1 action.
She allowed to do selfish shield though?
Yes. Would you like to do one now?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's 2
Oh, I'm
plus
sorry.
2.
I'm sorry. She is not because she has been attacked unawares. She has no reaction until her turn comes up. I'm sorry.
She's dropping.
I'm sorry. I got to play by the rules. She has no reaction right now.
That's cool though. It seems a lot more difficult than I thought.
Okay,
It's
so she has it's going to do 2 attacks, 2 claw attacks, multi-attack bonus with agile and finesse.
Jesus.
Wait, it hits 2 more times?
Yeah, and it gets another attack on top of that. Multi-attack bonus, off guard, agile finesse. That's a miss, and it gets. It's going to get even a third attack. It's going to use because it already used maul. Then it's going to. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even roll the sneak attack from that initial hit. But I'll do that later. So it's going to do 1 final attack, but it's going to be a third multi-attack penalty. That's going to be a miss. I do have to roll sneak attack damage against it. Against Jathal because of the initial attack, which was a crit. So it's 2d6. That's 8 more points off of Jathal. Wow, it just really pummeled Jathal.
Yeah, on 1 hit. Everything else was a miss. Damn crit.
Oh boy. Okay, that's the Puma's turn. Gunthar, you're up. You don't. You actually don't see anything from where you're at.
Mm-hmm. And the gray blob is a hut, so I can't really like.
You have to walk around it.
Yeah.
I thought that was water.
It's not.
Still not seeing anything?
You see, behind the hut, what you see is you see a bunch of kind of broken down furniture and junk and awful, just discarded crap. You don't see any person there. You see there's a bunch of there's all footprints everywhere. Clearly, there's the person has been here, but you don't see anything.
Okay, so that was 1 move. Is that blocking me? Do I need to go around it, or can I just go?
You can go right through it. Gunthar, as you walk through that path you took, you bump into something. You turn around, looking for what you bumped into. You see nothing.
Into something?
Yeah, you could have sworn you bumped into something as you took that path.
I guess I'm going to defend against whatever nothing is there. I don't know. I got 1 more action.
Well, you took 2 movement actions so far, so you have 1 action left. You can do. Unfortunately, you have no targets.
Yeah, I'm going to raise shield.
Okay, not a bad idea.
Facing back the way I came.
Towards whatever you thought you bumped into. You hear a laughing. It's right in front of you. You don't know, maybe 10, 20 feet. You don't see anything. Something's off. I need to do a focused hatred will save. What is this is well, you succeed anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's not fear-based either.
Okay. No.
So you hear a stream of profanities being lobbed at you. Ooh, you lily liver, ugly scallywag. You're not phased.
No, I'm a sailor.
Of course not. However, something attacks you, and you don't see it, and even after it attacks you, you still don't see it. Because you don't see it, the thing that is attacking you has obviously, you are off guard to it. There is some sort of strange needle flies at you. Ooh, but that's critically misses.
Oh, blowgun. Shit.
And then you hear footsteps pounding as whatever creature, whatever thing was attacking you runs off. Away from you, towards the east. That's that thing's turn, and Neg, you're up.
So it ran. So could I hear this from where I am with a fairly accurate idea?
Well, you're keeping an eye on Neg. I mean, you're keeping an eye on Gunthar, and you see Gunthar run behind the hut. He appears to have bumped into something because you see his shoulder get bumped back, but whatever it is not visible, possibly invisible. And then he puts his shield up, and then you hear some weird laughing and cackling noise, and then you hear some footsteps, but you don't have anything to target, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering if, and you said this thing ran off. Would I've heard the footsteps of it running?
You probably heard it. It's somewhere in your vicinity right now. You can't figure out what. Now, there's one thing that you can do. If you want to randomly target a square to see if you can possibly hit it, you can try that.
Well, what I would really, actually, no, what I'm going to do, what I'd like to do, is I would like to use this.
So you know the rules of stealth. There is like there's unnoticed versus there. Oh, I forgot the names of it. There is So the level of stealth is right now is high to the point where you cannot locate which square it is. So if you want to try to attack it, you have to randomly choose a square, and I'll tell you if you're successful.
But I'm going to do something that's a little bit simpler. I want to use this Dust of Appearance potion I have, which will reveal hidden creatures.
How the hell do you have something that perfect right now?
I have been carrying it for a long time, and it's a 10-foot burst.
So we got to play a little bit of roulette. You tell me which 10 feet you're going to throw this thing at.
Well, I think a 10-foot. Well, right, it is a 10-foot burst. So actually, I could stay where I am. That's true.
So what I'll do is I will show you the area for a 10-foot burst, and you can tell me where you want. Unfortunately, I have to control it. So you tell me where you want to drop this, and that's where you're.
Yeah. Okay. Problem. Okay.
I forgot I forgot you had that. You know what? That just made this fight so much easier. But you still gotta get the right area.
Yeah. Well, you're saying it was tussling with Guntar. Some sort of it sound probably to me it sounded like maybe it was melee, like it was adjacent to him or something, and it's run off. So it's probably not faster than. I'm thinking I want to move that a little bit to the west. Yeah. All right. I will toss my Dust of Appearance there.
You sure? Are you sure about that? Listen. Let's pretend Jubilost is here. For a hero point, I'll give you a hot or cold. I'll give you 3 hot or colds for a hero point, because this is really hard. I mean, this is really a random guess.
Okay, so if I move it down...
Are you... okay, so for 1 hero point, I'll give you 3 hot or colds.
Okay. If I move it down, would I be hotter?
Down, you mean here?
Yeah.
Neither hot nor cold.
If I move it closer to Guntar, would it be hotter?
Cold.
Okay, move it closer to me.
Warm.
Okay, I'm going to put it. Okay, so I'll ping. I think I want the center to be here.
Okay. Like right here, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, on the square. Yeah, I'll throw it in there. What the
Okay,
hell?
okay. You chuck your dust of disappearance and
Dust of appearance.
dust of appearance and pop.
Oh.
This old man looks a little bit like Bulkin. He doesn't even know that that you've revealed him because the magical dust just flies around, and he's looking at Gunther. This is old gentleman. He also has a couple of potions on his belt like an alchemist. He's got a blowgun in his hand. And he's got this crazed bloodshot eyes and he's cackling and he says and you see him lining up another blowgun shot towards Gunther, but Gunther, you see him too. This guy has been hit by the appearance dust.
Okay, so I think tossing something like that is just one action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to nail him then with needle darts.
Oh no.
Oh, well, let's get off the thing. All right.
Yeah. I'll take this thing away. Hold on. This thing's gonna block off his token.
Attack. Oh, that's probably going to hit him.
Actually, technically, he's off guard because you were hiding, but that doesn't matter.
Oh shit.
Let me see if a 29 would be a crit on him. Let me see. $29 is not a critical hit on him.
Okay. So here's the damage. He takes 13 damage.
He screams in agony as you pelt him with needle darts.
That is all I can do this round.
Obviously he now notices you. Aramin, you're up. You got a Jathal grabbed by this creature.
I clearly see this puma on top of her, mauling her.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's visible now that's made its attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Sure. Let me see, where is it?
So,
Sure.
because the puma critted Jathal, she is not just grabbed; she's incapacitated. So she can do nothing until she breaks the puma's grasp, except break against it. All she can do is just break against it. So that's incapacitated because he didn't just grab her; he critted the grab.
So that tells me if I have something that could push it off of her, that would be helpful, right? I mean, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, in order to maintain the grab, he has to be within grab distance. So if you push him out of the adjacent distance from Jathal, that breaks his grab.
Huh? I don't know. I don't know if I have something that does that.
You don't have a spell like hydraulic push or something?
No.
I think Scarlet does.
I do.
Alright, well, I'm going to still cast a spell on this thing. So, first and foremost, I'm going to cast Sure Strike. So, in case I miss, I get to cast it again. Or attack again, right? And then I'm going to use my Briny Bolt signature spell, level 2, right there.
Oop, nope.
Is why I did that.
Nope.
Yeah, figured as much. I love waiting all that time just to do nothing.
No, that's all three of
that's
your
my turn.
actions. Jathal, unfortunately, because she got crit grabbed,
Yeah, she can't do
there's
anything,
nothing
right?
she can do except for athletics skill against the grab to break it.
She's probably got good athletics.
She does.
Nope, she's got a +4.
Yeah, but
Not good.
But she the DC to break this is 19, so
Yep, doesn't make it.
the second one has multi-attack penalty, and the third one also, and that's all she can do because she's grabbed.
So what is the attack penalty?
-5 because it's a attack action. Trying to break out of a grab is an attack action. She's not doing great, but she's doing her job. She's tanking for you. Still grabbed.
And what is the other one? -5 and then what?
-10. So
Do I even need to roll it?
you need if she rolls on that 20, it'll still succeed.
Yeah. Can always
Nope.
So I don't need. I put it -10, but it did 6 for whatever reason. But yeah.
So you see, this creature's ability completely blew Jathal's turn because he got Jathal grabbed. Talos, you're up.
Blew mine too.
Well, that's not the creature's fault. That's your fault. You rolled like single digits.
No, that's the creature's fault, John. I don't care.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up here, right beside it, and I'm gonna shove this creature.
Sure. So what you're doing is you're rolling your athletics against this creature's fortitude DC. I'm going to set the DC. Go ahead, roll out your athletics. Whoa! You critted. You get 10 feet of movement. I suppose you're shoving it away, so that you shove the creature all the way over there. You just tackle the creature. Right. Ram it the hell out of there.
Okay, and for my next action, I'm just gonna. I don't know how to do like where you do it and you turn corners, but I have enough movement to walk around to this side, so I'm just walk around here, and that'll be my turn.
If you do walk around it, if it has an opportunity attack, it's gonna get a free snag at you. I'm not telling you right now if it does or not, but unless you commit to it.
I'll commit. We'll see if it has opportunity attack.
It does not.
Real quick, I got a question. If Jathal, said, I'm going to take my turn after Talos' turn, is it still, would that have been possible? And if so...
Oh, wait a second. Jathal actually did not take her turn. Talos went ahead without Jathal taking her turn.
Well, she used the skill.
Yes, it is. So it is possible, but she has to declare that before, So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
you said you were going to push her. Let me know that. I think we need to communicate better because that was like a. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what you're saying because Jathal could have had a turn if Talos did pushed it first.
Exactly.
Instead her turn. Yeah.
You just wasted her turn. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. We live, we learn.
Yeah, that's not bad.
This is
no, I'm just saying this is how we learn, right?
This was a tough encounter that Neg has turned into like a mild moderate encounter because of his he just happens to have the perfect item on hand.
And he hit him, luckily.
Well, I gave him a little bit of assistance just because if he's fortunate enough to have that specific item, I don't want him to just sit there, it'd be sucked if he just threw that in and just wasted,
Yeah, so I had to burn my
that's why I charge you a hero point for it.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That was good.
Yeah, it's a little bit of improvisation, but I don't want you to throw the perfect item for this perfect situation and then you throw it the wrong way. That's not a good feeling.
It could have been a perfect failure though.
Okay, so Talos, you're done with your turn. We're back on the top. Scarlet, you're up again.
Okay, perfect. I will do Doctor Visitation. that means that with one action, I can strike next to somebody. And then I'll use battle medicine on Jaethal.
Okay, Jaethal is avoid healing, but battle medicine is okay.
Yes. And I am going to do it at a DC of 20.
Wow, we are playing some dice here. We're rolling some dice. Oh.
I'm going to use hero point for that.
Okay.
Oh.
That is a success with a DC 20 battle medicine. That's a lot of healing.
Good roll.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was one turn. I would use then Electric Arch on the Puma.
Because he's a Puma, his reflexes is pretty high. So he saves again against the electric arc.
Still gonna take damage. That's good.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Very good. Puma is up. So Puma, now that Talos, now that you've pushed it and you have been very aggressive and you're sneaking behind it, now it focuses its attention on you instead. It is going to try to do what it did with Jaethal. It's going to try to use its claw. Use its claw to it. Actually, this time it's going to use jaws against you and try to grab you with jaws. That one did not hit. So on a multi-attack, second attack, it's going to try to use claw against you. The claw is going to hit. Going to do its damage, but it gets no sneak attack against you. With one of its claws, it's got your arm held. You are grabbed. You are not like incapacitated like Jaethal. You can still act and attack and stuff, but you're grabbed. That is the second one. For the third action, it's got, it's going... Was that two? 2 attacks? Yeah. It's gonna go Hail Mary, third attack, try to bite you again with jaws. Oh, wow. We got the critty cat.
Ooh.
The jaws do more damage, but it's already got you grabbed. Oh no, oh no. Because it critted you, now, just like Jaethal was, you're incapacitated.
What? What's going on?
But you're...
Ones. Look at that.
Yeah, double ones plus no sneak attacks, so, it's not that bad. It could be worse. Gunthar, you're up.
You got to target him, bro.
I'm sorry. I'll tell you what his AC is, or whether or not you hit him, because you didn't have him targeted on that roll. You missed with a 19. I think those are, you had to take 2 movements to get to it.
Yep, that's my move. I'm done.
Boken's crazy brother is up. He knows that he's been found out. His unethically toxic mutation, invisibility mutation, permanent invisibility mutation has been nullified. for 1 minute. He knows that he can't use that anymore. So he takes out his second unethical potion, and he takes it and he uncorks it and drinks it. Gunthar, uncorking and drinking is a manipulate action.
Attack of opportunity.
Yes, he's open for opportunity attack.
Good.
Well, no, not that. That's not what you want.
Oh, jeez.
0 point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want. That's embarrassing. Oh yeah, he can't block that. That's a hit.
Very good.
Nice.
He slams this potion, and all of a sudden, you can see that his limbs start enlarging. His face starts twisting. He grows into this huge, disgusting mutant of a human. So this guy is really messed up. Then he turns to you, Gunthar, and he is going to use his arm, and so all of a sudden, because he is so big, his reach has changed. His arm is shaped like a claw. And you can see that it's very intimidating looking, and it looks really nasty and coming at you. Plus 13.
Yowza.
That's a lot of ouch, Gunthar. Are you ready for this?
No, but go ahead.
Big ouch coming your way. Oh, wait a second, that's not right. It's actually a 3d4 plus 14. Let me do...
Plus 14.
Yeah.
God.
I gotta do... So 3d4 went... Actually, no, because because of the amount of damage he does, it's a critical hit, so it's 44. So that's an additional 4 points of damage. I'll just apply that. Whoops. What am I doing? 46. What is... Yeah, unfortunately, what happened is these... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's nothing. Don't worry about that. That is only one of its 3 hits. It's got a second hit for the claw arm, but this is multi-attack penalty. Unfortunately, his claw arm is finesse. Second attack is a miss. Then he goes for a Hail Mary. Hail Mary is a miss. He has an absurdly high attack bonus. Nick, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at Gunthar, and he looks like he took a big smack, but he's still standing pretty firm.
That could have been worse.
Otherwise, I could heal you. So don't worry, I can heal you.
Did he have bleed on him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because of your needle darts.
Yeah, because the needle darts now at this level does add bleed. Yeah. What do I want? I want to hit him with... I'll hit him with needle darts. Maybe I want to... No. Yeah, probably the best thing. I'm just debating whether I want to come out here because if I move, no matter what, even if I move 10 feet, I'm burning in action, right?
I do want to warn you, if he has an opportunity attack, you are within, if you are 10 feet away and you take a movement action, you are within opportunity attack range.
Yeah.
But I'm not telling you if he has one or not. Like the cat didn't have one, so he might not. He may or may not.
I expect when he shapeshift whatever, he'll be getting... I'm just going to move up, I think, here. And then I'll move there, and then I'll
Okay, so I gave you the warning. He does have an opportunity attack. So you.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. See, right, because I'm moving away.
No. Any move action you take while you're in range will activate it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you take it back. That's fine.
I might just better stay put there then, because although casting a spell, he'll get an opportunity attack too, correct?
Yes.
Okay, screw it. I'm going to move over here. Let him have his opportunity attack.
All right, you're going to ride the dragon.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty nasty attack bonus.
Oh, that sucks. Oh,
Ooh,
he misses.
just nearly. There you
Good.
go.
All right. I'm targeting him, and just because he's a jerk, I'm going to hit him with my needle darts. Right. I'm just wondering if there's any... I don't think I have any of my other spells would be better. No. I miss him. Screw it. That is all I can do.
Hold on. Your attack... No, 16 still misses him. So when he transformed into this bigness, his AC dropped a little bit, but still 16.
Yeah, I know, but that's a bad roll, and I haven't got a hero point to redo it, so I'm just going to have to live with it.
All right. Araman, you're up. You guys are up against this cat.
I'm going to go there. I do have the reach. I just want to get better view of what's going on.
Yeah, you go there and you see this old man that has mutated himself into some bizarre creature with elongated, misshapen limbs and a stretched out face. It's just a horrific looking thing.
You guys are okay right now. I'm going to use the staff and I'm going to cast Phantom Pain. Well, actually, is that multiple or? Yeah, one person. So I'll cast that. It's a will save.
Sure. Will is not his strong point. He fails.
Okay. So he takes full initial and persistent damage, and he is sickened 1.
Do you have any scripts for that, or you want me to put this?
I do.
Okay, excellent.
And so it's 2d4 mental damage and 1d4 persistent, which I added.
Perfect.
And I'm adding
the sickened condition.
1.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad.
Now I'm wondering, is the puma smart enough to try to throw up? I'm debating myself on this one. Jathal is up.
I feel like it'd have the instinct.
But yeah, you know what? My cat, all she does is throw up all day, so I'm gonna say it does have the ability to throw up.
That's fair.
Oh, it would have the ability. All right, Jathal's gonna go there.
Does Jathal want to flank?
Yeah, is that not flanking? Would
Nope.
she have had to have gone down one?
No, yeah, she got to be out direct opposite, like here.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And then, do I have to apply off guard?
Yeah, but before you make that roll to attack, just click the off guard button. That's the easiest way to do it now. Applying off guard is another way you can do it, but you got to drag it onto the target. $25's a hit. That's good damage.
Oh, that's 17. Oh, that's all right. Oh fuck, she should have pushed. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, the problem with pushing is that the pushing counts as towards your multi-attack. So yeah. So if you push, then your attack is not going to be effective, and vice versa.
It's not going to do
unless you take certain feats to make yourself a better athletics push. Like, I think Talos took a couple of feats like that.
I did. I took like
I
think That's okay though, because I have really good athletics, so hopefully I'm able to just break my grapple. So
because you are incapacitated. So I'm sorry. Actually, technically, Jathal couldn't flank because you can't when you are not able to attack. But I'll forget that. These rules are just making my head hurt. So it's your turn, and the only thing you can do because you're incapacitated is try to break the grapple. To break the grapple, you need to hit your athletics, and the DC is going to be 19. Shouldn't be hard for you. You break the grapple.
Nice.
Okay, and that applies to my multi-attack penalty, right? So if I want to attack it,
yes. So when you attack it, you've wasted a multi-attack penalty to do it.
That's okay because I got a finesse weapon or agile.
It's finesse.
Ooh, I'm gonna hero point that.
Nope. Hey,
you went up.
No, you did it. You did everything right, but when a dice aren't in your favor, what you gonna do?
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm just gonna. I'm pretty sure that last hit's not gonna hit, so I'm gonna use my last action to raise shield.
All right. And we go back on the top to Scarlet again.
Okay. I am going to do. I'm going to click on the Puma, and I am going to do. Okay, no, I cannot. Okay, I was going to do the Flaming Spear, but then it would hit both Talos and Jadal. So forget about that, and I'll just do Electric Arch on that.
So John made a point, just so you know, that's probably one of its best stats that you're using it on. Or saves, rather.
Yeah, okay, but it depends on which cantrips you have. If you don't have all the, it depends on how many cantrips you take with you, because if you take a whole bunch of cantrips that can attack a lot of different defenses, you're good at combat, but you're missing out on a whole bunch of helpful cantrips.
Okay, then I am going to move here.
This needs to go here.
And I'm going to try then Frostbite on it.
No. What happened there? What's wrong? There we are.
A little bit of damage.
And that ends my turn because I moved and used.
Okay, the Puma is sick, so it's got to try to Fortitude save.
It still takes its persistent damage. Is at the end of its turn?
Persistent is at actually, yeah, it's the end of the turn. So it could if it potentially saves out of it, then it loses that persistent damage.
Okay.
So it's gonna try to retch. Let me see. I forgot. I forgot the DC. What was the DC that you threw on it?
A 20.
Okay, so it's got to hit a DC 20 to try to retch.
Now what does...
Oh, he fails. There is no penalty on a critical fail against a retch, but you have made this Puma very unhappy, and he's going to run. He's got a lot of speed, so he wants to take some distance away out of this flank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, none of them have opportunity.
Nope.
It doesn't look like.
Nope.
Actually, I'm sorry. What I meant to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna go over here, and it's gonna try to it's gonna why is it not going here? Here. It jumps into the bushes and it tries to hide from everybody who it's breaking line of sight from. Which if he can get cover in the bushes, that's all of you guys. So it's gonna run a stealth against your perception DCs.
Is my perception DC stuck this entire time?
Your perception DC is what it is. Where is its stealth? Its stealth is plus 12 because it's an undergrowth. That's a special skill it has. $16. Does anybody have a perception DC lower than 16? I'll just check everybody. Let me see.
Where do we find our perception DC?
It's not below mine.
Yeah, you have to calculate it. So you have a perception, which is plus something. You just add 10 to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I have a 16.
Mine's 16. Or no, mine's high.
Well, you since it's not really engaging you, it doesn't matter in terms of you. But
Okay.
Aramin, if your perception DC,
I have a 16.
so you're the only one who
Mine's
loses
12.
sight of it. No, yours.
With
Yours.
the 16?
No, yours is not 12. Scarlet, yours is 22 because you add 10 to it.
22.
Yeah.
I thought you said below a 16.
Yeah, he rolled a 16, so he matched your perception DC. So your perception DC, your perception is plus 6. Your perception DC is 16. So he succeeded in stealthing only against you. The other 3 still see him.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
There is a skill called Point Out where they can make him visible to you. But once he attacks, he's going to be visible to you anyway. That's the end of its turn. He's going to take that persistent damage. He might just die before he gets to even do anything. Gunthar, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack this dude.
$22 is a hit.
So what? Did you make him retch twice then? Is that an
No,
automatic?
No, I only made him rich once.
But then at the end of its turn, he has an opportunity to get out of it?
No, that's opportunity to end persistent damage.
Oh, no, I missed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not ending his sickened.
Gotcha.
And for my third action, I'm gonna raise shield. That's the end of my turn.
All right, excellent. So you guys have a little war of attrition going on. He's gonna start beating on you, and you start beating on him. I believe in the beginning of the game, when you first started fighting him, he started cackling and laughing and shooting obscenities at you. But you succeeded on that save, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So he's gonna turn to you, Neg, and he's because he can't do that again against you. He's gonna start shooting profanities against you. Magically enchanted profanities. You lily loving, disgusting little. It is his skill called Focused Hatred. So you do a will save. That is a failure.
But just a regular failure. Okay.
So that gives him extra power when he attacks you.
Smack talker.
Also makes you flat-footed against him.
I think that'll have any effect on what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should not have put that skill on you. That was a skill for him. That gave you a +1 circumstance on you. So that skill just makes you permanently like flat-footed against him until he dies, I guess.
Really? Wow. That's
But he is actually it's part of the drugs that he's on. He has been doing unethical experiments with alchemy and has made several potions that do stuff like this. But he actually is not interested in attacking you right now because he has to walk up to you. He has no ranged weapon when he's this creature form. So he's the only person he's got to attack is Gunthar.
Nope.
Nope. Round 2 with multi-attack. No, that's 2 misses.
Nope.
Okay, you guys are doing well against him. You're definitely winning this war of attrition.
Miss.
Okay, Neg, you're up. Neg,
All right.
it was a mental effect that he threw at you. You're feeling kind of insulted, even though everything he said was gibberish. You just have this. You have these bad emotions going on.
So I get a +4 hatred bonus against him. Is that what you're saying?
More like you're insulted, so you're not really like focusing right. So you're flat-footed. You're actually off guard to him.
Okay. Let's see.
You're permanently off guard unless he redirects his hatred towards somebody else. But he can't do it towards Gunthar because he tried against Gunthar, and Gunthar's immune to his hatred for 24 hours.
I think I'm going to do trade death for life to begin with against him. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can do it. So that, I think I rolls a save. Oh, he succeeds, the bastard, by a mile. Okay, so I know not to try that one again, because he's very strong in that type of save.
Yeah.
Because he's big. Yeah. All right, then I'll just smack him with another needle dart and see if I can make him hurt. Here we are. Attack. Nope. Went the other way.
No, that's a nat 1. No good.
Yeah.
Aramin, so the puma has successfully hidden itself from you specifically.
Oh, that's fine. That is fine.
Oh, you're gonna go after the big guy now.
Yeah.
Go into the bushes and kill the puma.
I by the time I get over there, I wouldn't have any actions left. Grinding ball. Boy, this spell, why did I even take it if I could literally never use it?
Well, you rolled a nat 1 and a 3. I mean, it doesn't matter what spell you take.
Last time I used it too. Last time it was abysmal scores as well. It's always with this spell. Like why? And it's a signature spell.
Yeah, but that's superstitious. I mean, it's not because of the spells, because you rolled a 1. You can roll a 1 with any spell.
That, bro. But that's what I'm saying. I've had this. I'm just saying I've had it happen multiple times with this one spell. And it's the one I chose as a signature. But all right, I'm gonna move Jathal up to her or to it. We're just gonna attack.
That is a hit on the cat. That's the end of the cat. Yeah. Jathal just cuts it in half with her scythe.
She was mad.
She was real mad. She did not like being... she does not like being restrained. She spent 100 years in a tomb.
And I don't know, can she make it there?
Yeah. That's within her move speed.
Yep. Alright. It's her turn.
Talos, Puma's dead.
Okay, so I'm about to run. While raging, I have 105 movement speed, so I'm gonna just mad dash. With all through my actions when I'm moving.
You have to move around the hut, so move your token and then drop it, and then move and drop it, etc. Like map out the path, as opposed to going direct.
So right there, and then I'm gonna do about 45 more movement.
So 105 feet? That's a lot.
Yeah, I have 35 movement when I'm raging.
Are you sure you don't?
Alright, and that's my turn.
Oh, 105 total.
Yep.
I thought you
Yeah,
meant like
that's a total
105 per move. I'm like, what the hell?
No.
Oh, no.
Even flying is not that
Three
The
fast.
moves.
total.
Three
Okay.
moves, man.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
wild.
I mean, who knows? I mean, all the feats in Pathfinder, who the hell knows? Okay, Scarlet.
Some crazy monk build.
Okay. From where I'm at, I need to move. And 25 feet.
Motherfucker.
25. Perfect. Oh, but let me put it. There.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. I can see the guy. And that's 80 feet. I cannot do that with that. Nope. Okay, I'm going to use my arrows.
Very nice. No good.
Okay, and that ends my turn.
I say Boken sends his regards.
When you say Boken, there's like a second of recognition in his eyes. Oh my
There you go.
goodness! Oh,
This will be
And it
fun.
goes well.
Boken, he says.
Like
It
they
makes
use,
him
like,
even
calling
more.
a shot.
It makes him even more pissed off.
Nice.
Ooch, that's a heavy hit. Now he's hurting.
Oh man, that he took a big hit on that one.
Yeah, I'll raise my shield again.
Okay, let me do a little bit of math. Is he at 1/4 of his hit points? Yes, he is. Time for the grand finale. First, he's going to take a movement, so you can opportunity attack him if you'd like. Or you can wait to see if there's another reason to opportunity attack him. It's up to you.
Oh, I'll take it now just in case.
Okay, go ahead, take it out. If you crit him, you can stop him.
Ooh, that's a good hit.
Not enough to kill him, though. So he runs right into the middle of you. All three of you. He takes out his last potion. Guess what? You want to guess what it is? It's a big glowing potion. And, you guys are going to taste a little bit of fireball for the first time. This is going to be the end of his life, so I'm not even going to bother targeting himself. All right. So I'll show you the... so because you guys are eventually going to get to the point where you're casting your own fireballs, so I'll show you the shape of a fireball. 20... so fireball is a 20 burst, but it is actually an emanation. So it's not different from a burst, but it will be something like this.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be he's gonna die no matter what. So I'm not gonna bother targeting himself. Just that, to see if you guys get scorched along with him.
Well, I'm sure we will. Even if we save it, it's probably going to be some damage, right? Or is there?
His script is not working for some reason. I need a reflex save from the three of you. DC 20.
Okay. DC 20. Jeez.
Success. Failure.
No, I failed.
Oh.
God damn! All of those in the last 3 turns.
Neg, that would be a critical failure. Do you have any hero points left?
Nope.
Okay, so Fireball in Pathfinder actually does less damage than the Fireball in
I'm
5e.
shocked. I'm
So
shocked.
it is actually a 66, not 86.
All right. I might survive it.
25 points of damage. So for Neg, you take 50 points of damage. Talos, you take 25. And Gunthar, you take 12.
I'm dead. If I take 50 points, I'm dead. I don't even have that many hit points.
You're not dead. You're just down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not. Talos, are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up. I'm about half HP.
Okay, after 25 points of damage. And Gunthar, let's see. You take 12 points of damage. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm up.
Okay, we have to. So he obviously blew.
I'm good.
Obviously, he completely blew himself up, and he no longer exists in combat. Combat technically should be over. Should not be over until you guys heal. But because Scarlet is right there, the rest of you are up. There's no real chance of, unless you keep rolling nat zeros, or there's no real chance of Neg permanently dying. I think we'll just skip it.
Plus, I have stabilize.
Yeah, stabilize. So there's no chance of actual character death at this time. So we're gonna skip that, and that will be the end of combat. I think it's time for a break.
Oh yeah, it's almost 7 on my time.
It's 10 here.
Yeah.